By the way, this is the Gen Z stare.
Hi, how are you today? Okay. What do you want to do today? Are you slow?
I absolutely will not let y'all try to rebrand this Gen Z stare shit. Y'all are not as clever as you think you are. You're literal children. There's nothing new under the sun. There's stupid shit that millennials did, and we're just calling out stupid shit that Gen Z is doing. Yo, the Gen Z stare, we're not talking about when somebody says something stupid to you and you're like, we're talking about we're standing in line and we're the next person in line. You don't wave us over. You don't say next. You just try to make some weird fucking eye contact so that we telepathically know that you're ready for us. Because I was taught to be nice to the people waiting on you. So I don't want to just walk up as soon as I see the next person walking away, throw my shit down on the counter and go, scan me out. That, in my mind, is rude, and I'm not a rude person, or at least I don't try to be. Me and my wife walk up trying to get seated at a sit-down restaurant, and the hostess just stares. Instead of saying, seat for two or whatever. Nah, we just having a stare off. You're waiting for me to tell you, hey, I need something for just me and my wife. Let's get it going. My generation was taught to let y'all run y'all space. So like, if you pull up and start trying to run shit within someone's establishment, I done pissed you off low key because you passive aggressive and won't open your mouth and say nothing. Now you done told the waitress that I done pissed you off. The waitress done told the cook, I got spit in my food. All because you didn't want to say, hey, give me a second, I got you. That's all it takes. We're saying y'all lack basic communication skills, and you do. Gen Z genuinely lacks basic communication skills. I've even had it to the point where you walk up to someone younger, like in Gen Z, say, how you doing today? They like, are you okay? Nah, the worst is you motherfuckers who work at Chipotle, even though I don't go there anymore. I'm a Kava baby. Now, usually you walk up, you next in line, they say, would you like a bowl or a burrito? Bro, some of them is so fucking slow. You walk up and they like, you know how this go ahead and say it. Like, they don't want to open their mouths and speak. They don't want to say bowl or burrito. And the problem is with the initial, like, communication, I don't want to start it off because what if you aren't ready? What if you're waiting for more bowls or more flour tortillas and shit? And you're literally not, that's happened. Everybody's been in that weird situation where you rush the person waiting on you and you feel like a piece of shit and they got to tell you like, hold on, give me a second. I'm waiting on more flour tortillas. That's why I didn't fucking tell you to come up here, or that's why I didn't ask you because, bitch, I wasn't ready. And then you feel terrible because you're like, damn, I'm rushing this motherfucker now. This is gonna be weird. So you're the one working there. I need you to tell me what's going on. I just walked in. It's truly a privilege to be the one to run the communication. Do y'all want people to start talking to y'all like children? Motherfuckers be trying to treat y'all like adults. Be a fucking adult. You're the adults now.
Do you guys sell cookies here? Can I have a double scoop of chocolate and cookies and cream, but can I have them separate?
So 2 single scoops?
No, but separate.
So a double scoop, but 2 single scoops.
Can I get one dark chocolate chip, please?
Yeah, 1 dark chocolate chunk.
Yeah, the dark chocolate chip. Do you guys sell ice cream?
Hi, welcome in. Sorry, we don't have any more cookies left.
Okay, can I get a s'mores cookie?
We don't have any cookies left. We have ice cream, but we don't have.
Oh, can I get a chocolate chip cookie then, please?
Oh, Gen Z just does the Gen Z stare. They don't know how to talk to people. Fair. A lot of Gen Z don't know how to talk to people. But a lot of older generations talk too much, too rudely, and too proudly while being too stupid. I cannot tell you. You have to work in the food industry to fully grasp how stupid people can be. I remember one day I was serving this customer. She's ordering a burger. She was like, okay, I want this cheeseburger with no cheese on it. My first red flag. Then she says, I want to have pepper jack on this burger. I look at her, I'm confused. I'm like, ma'am, you said you didn't want cheese on your burger? She says, yes. I said, ma'am, are you talking about like specific cheeses or like you just don't want any cheese on your burger? She says yes. I said, ma'am, are you aware pepper jack is a type of cheese we offer? She looks at me and she scoffs like dumb. And she's like, clearly I'm not talking about the cheese then. Then what are you talking about? And I was like, okay, ma'am, we don't offer anything that's pepper jack except for our cheese. She said, put pepper jack on the burger. Y'all have done it before. I want the pepper jack that's not the cheese. And I'm like, I really don't know what this lady talking about. But I'm like, okay. So, ma'am, I'm putting the pepper jack that we offer on your burger. She says, yes. Are you deaf? That's what I just said. Okay. So her order comes out. I give it to her. She opens the burger. She says, what is cheese doing on my burger? I said, ma'am, you said to put pepper jack on your burger. But she asked me, are you dumb? I said, not the cheese. And like she starts going on this whole spiel. I clocked out immediately. I was like, let me go get my manager. She has this whole conversation with the manager, all upset, calling me all types of names. The manager pulls me to the side and said, oh, she was asking for fried jalapenos on her burger. I'm sorry. Is there a world that I'm not from where pepper jack is fried jalapenos? I've had a person get mad at me because their iced tea was too cold. I really don't know what these people want from me. Of course, I'm gonna just start staring at you. I'm gonna stare at you like you dumb. You're stupid because you are.
So why the fuck y'all sitting here calling it the GENZ stare when all of y'all niggas who's giving us examples is fucking retail, my nigga. It's fucking Starbucks, my nigga. Call it the Starbucks stare. Why y'all be on our dicks? Y'all be on our Gen Z. We can't fucking live. Call it a fucking retail, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, motherfucking Burger King stand, my nigga. Call it the customer service stand, my nigga. Like, what are we doing? Every example I'm looking at, bitches is talking about, can I take your motherfucking order? Why are we calling it the Gen Z stand? Like, all of us work for fucking customer service, my nigga. Am I bugging? And then niggas in the comments talking about, oh, this is not it. This is the, what the fuck is it? What is it? Because every time I'm going on a doom scroll to see what the fuck the Gen Z stare is, niggas is talking about that's not it. Y'all making my ass itch now. Like, y'all just come up with shit just to come up with shit at this point, my nigga.
You have to work in the food industry to fully grasp how stupid people can. I remember one day I was serving this customer. She's ordering a burger. She was like, okay, I want this cheeseburger with no cheese on it. My first red flag.
Who's going to tell Gen Z that the stare we're talking about is not the one that everyone under the age of 40 gives a boomer? We're talking about the stare when anyone tries to have just a normal human interaction with you, like in the flesh, and you guys freeze the fuck up. I can't even count to you how many times I've tried to like say hi to like neighbors that are walking by that are like in their teens, and they just look at you like they just saw a ghost, and they're like, there's no way that interaction is real. And they keep fucking walking. It is this blank deer in the headlights stare that you guys have. And it's like, oh my God, is a real live person talking to me? Even if I hold the door for a Gen Zer, I get no thank you. I get no sort of interaction. They just look at the ground and then kind of look at me and like keep walking. I don't know if the pandemic really messed you guys up or if it's the iPads, but like, we're not talking about the stare that everybody gets a boomer. I give boomers that stare, and I'm 28, gonna be 29. We're talking about the lost look, the lights on, the no one's home look. Just because society said a hi to you.
Can I get a bowl with beef, rice, beans, and guac? Our system is down, so we can't accept cards, only cash. I don't carry cash.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Did you want me to pull the cash
out of my ass
and pay for you?
Like, this Gen Z stare shit is really funny to me because y'all are just proving the point. Y'all just proving the point. We stare at y'all older people when y'all say dumbass shit. Like, actually, what would you like for me to do for you in that situation? What do you want me to do? It's so funny to me because these older people genuinely think that they're right. And then they try to make it seem like they're talking about something different. And then they make their own video. And it's like, oh yeah, this is what we were talking about.
I never knew what a Gen Z stare was until now. And now that I know, I recall a situation I had about 2 months ago when I took my daughter to get her hair done. Thank you so much for taking my daughter last minute. I appreciate it. The last person who did her hair didn't do her style right, so I just figured I'd get it redone. Would you prefer I pay you before I go, or would you prefer I pay you right before or after the style is done? It don't matter. That's no problem. I can pay you now before I go, because I'm going to go run some errands. I'm going to just leave her here. Would you prefer Apple Pay or Cash App, or would you prefer cash? It don't matter. It don't matter. Oh, okay. I'll send you cash. In fact, I'll do Apple Pay. I'll do Apple Pay. I think that's a more secure payment. What's your phone number? Because we talked on Messenger, so. (214) 83. Okay, I just sent it to you. Can you just make sure you got it before I go? And we should be all set. I got it. Okay, we should be all set, and I'll call my daughter, check on her, and she'll call me, let me know when she's done. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's no problem. It's no problem.
This is the Gen Z stare that I got when I went to Chipotle. I walk in. Gen Z. Can I get a bowl with beef, rice, beans, and guac? Our system is down, so we can't accept cards, only cash. I don't carry cash. Walks away.
I had no intention of involving myself in any of this Gen Z stare discourse because genuinely, I don't give a fuck. I get in, I get out, I do my business. I will be polite to you in any way, shape, or form. If you're gonna embarrass yourself, that's on you. Until I saw the comment section of this video. I have never seen a population of people lack such basic social skills than the commenters, specifically Gen Z commenters in this video in particular. I was shook. It starts with, am I supposed to be on your side? 6,300 likes on there. Okay, fine. Am I supposed to be on your side because you agree that the person is annoyed? Whatever. Cash only. I don't have cash. Well, what now? Are they supposed to buy it for you? 5,600 likes on that one. You weren't supposed to buy it for them, but you were supposed to tell them when they came into the store, hello, hi, heads up before you order, we accept cash only today. Easy, basic customer service. I mean, they told you everything you needed to know. 1,900 likes on that one. After, eventually. That's the point there. They eventually told you everything you needed to know. They were not forthcoming with the information. Basic customer service skills. This one was really interesting to me as somebody who's worked in many a retail establishment. I don't blame them. They said cash only. You said, I don't have cash. Sounds like the conversation was over to me. 5,600 likes on that one. If I stood at Banana Republic where I worked for many a year, a customer came up with sweaters and said, I would like to purchase these. I say cash only. And they go, I don't have cash. And I just stood there and looked at them like this and waited for them to walk away, I would have lost my job immediately the next minute. Because that is not how you engage with someone who came into your store. You say, I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. You make it feel like you understand what their frustration is because it wasn't posted anywhere. It just keeps going and going and going and going. And I'm not going to sit here and generalize and say that all Gen Z are like this because I know it's not true. But the fact that people like me and other Gen Z on this app are baffled by the way that people don't understand basic human interaction should tell you everything that you need to know. There has been something so massively lost with the younger generation because it's not just Gen Z. There's a lot of Gen Alpha kids that behave this way as well. What did you want her to do? I don't know, just apologize for the inconvenience. OMG, someone just doing their job. The job is to greet customers in customer service. That's the whole fucking job. You're supposed to serve the customer and not just be there as a robot taking orders. The entire conversation can be boiled down to the fact that it's not a generational difference, right? Some boomers do it, some Gen X do it, some millennials do it, some Gen Z do it, but it's the fact that we have had a whole sector of the population who no longer is able to have basic human engagement skills. They no longer know how to speak to each other, and therefore they stand there like an NPC and wait for the other person to start or end the conversation. This is not a conversation. Go outside, meet a person. I beg you.
The Gen Z stare is the real thing. It's so real. Hi, I'm so sorry. That class is fully booked. There's no spot available. Yeah, no, it's fully booked. There's no spot available. It's fully booked. I can't put you in that class. It's fully booked.
Hi, how's it going today? It's going pretty fine. How are you doing today? I'm doing great. So, can I actually go ahead and get that bacon, egg, and cheese that you have in the menu with a chai latte? Okay, no problem. Bacon, egg, and cheese, chai latte. Anything else for you today? Oh, no, that's it. But does a chai latte have chai in it? You said, does the chai latte have chai in it? Yeah, I always order it from this location. Like, they always, like, make it how I want it. Right. So, the chai latte, unfortunately, does have chai in it. Okay, yeah, no problem. So, can I just have the chai latte without the chai? So, you want the chai latte without the chai? So, regular latte. No, I want the chai latte, like how you guys make it, without the chai. Ma'am, our standard chai latte is our standard latte just with chai. Yeah, I get you, I know. I just don't want that. So you want a regular chai latte? I don't think you're understanding me. I want the chai latte, like how you guys make it, just without the chai. Okay. So you want a chai latte without the chai and a bacon, egg, and cheese, correct? Yep, that's perfect. Thank you so much. Right. It'll be 11:42. That's what the Gen Z stare is. It's really just like a look of, are you fucking serious right now? You know?
The Gen Z stare. Okay, here we go. Imagine this. I'm the host at a restaurant. Hey, how can I help you guys? Oh, you work here? Yes. Oh, okay, so, can we just seat ourselves or anything like that? It says wait for the host to seat you. Oh, okay. But I can see you guys right over there, is that okay? Yes, that is perfect, thank you so much. Okay, awesome, let me know if you need anything. Okay, thank you. Okay, now it's a couple minutes later. I'm walking by. Oh, hey, excuse me, can you help me? Yeah, what can I help you with? Can I order the taco and then could I get some water on the side? The waiter takes your order. Oh. You're not the waiter?
No, the Gen Z stare does not equal are you dead ass? It equals that one friend who acts like everything you say does not make sense when you ask the most basic, comprehensible thing. My theory, Gen Z grew up during a time that society was being challenged in every way, shape, or form, and it's ignited this response in them to challenge everything. When someone older than you tells you, hey, you gotta socialize, and there's social etiquette that comes with that, because some of you prefer not to socialize, you want to handle it like it's some social movement that needs to change. From greeting people as a customer service rep to saying hello when you answer the phone, what do you mean you called my phone? Why do I have to say hello? Because that's how the fucking phone works? Why the dramatics? Why do we have to do that though? We don't owe you our kindness or respect. That's a customer, not some random man trying to get your number. Social etiquette varies on the situation, and depending on the situation, when you don't follow it, you are being downright rude or utterly abnormal. Strange man on the street? No, he is not owed your acknowledgement or your kindness, but a customer, sweetheart, it's in your job description. You have to greet them. What I'm gathering is you don't owe the world anything, but you're owed a world that accommodates your desire to not socialize and communicate when the situation calls for it. Let me approach a counter as a customer. It's like pulling teeth to get a response out of you, to get your acknowledgement. Let me assist you at the counter as a customer service rep, and I have to yank a response out of you. What do you want? Millennials had to work on scheduling their doctor's appointments. You guys need to work on responding when spoken to. We're all tired, but we all got shit to work on.
Gen Z is so crafty because they really tried to flip that Gen Z stare conversation and be like, well, when you work in a customer service job and people do dumb shit, sometimes you just have to stare into the void. T, absolutely. But guess what? T, that every generation of people who has ever had to serve in the line of duty, aka have a customer facing job in the US of A, could tell you. There's so many people in this world. It's even been reflected in pop culture many, many times about how awful customer-facing jobs can be because the public is disgusting. So, yes, we know that the customer asks for and does dumb stuff all the time, babe. And sometimes all you can do is be like Jim Halpert and just look out into the void and be like, We know that. That's not what we're talking about, though, beloved. We are talking about the result of, and it's not your fault. It's not your fault, my love. But we are talking about the result of a lack of social skills that has resulted in you guys having a literal delayed response to in-person IRL human interactions. And that goes on both ends. That goes for you being the one who's serving the customer and you being served because you're the customer. In both directions, it's just blank stare on your face. It's like a glitch. It's like there's a significant enough amount of time between when a person has verbally spoken to you and then when your brain realizes that you're supposed to respond to it. It's noticeable, babe. Like, it's weird. It makes interacting weird. Not all of you, but enough of you that it is noticeable and it is a thing. And I say this as your millennial auntie who has been in the trenches many years and who worked in customer facing jobs for many years, and who even now at my big age, I am in the white collar corporate version of customer service, which is having a client facing job. So there's no facet of my life in which I have not had to deal with the public in some way. And I'm telling you that weird stare before you actually say words, it is unique to Gen Z. And it's not your fault. We shoved tablets in your faces way too young. You guys got on the computers way too young. We are still learning in real time what the effects of having a supercomputer in your pocket does to a developing brain. And unfortunately, you guys are like the crash test dummies, and we're probably going to have a bunch of legislation in the next 30, 40 years learning from all that we did to you guys and your cognitive decline. And I'm so sorry for that. And I say we, but I think we should really blame Gen X because they are kind of the architects of this. Sorry, Gen X, this one's on you.
This is a Gen Z stare everybody's talking about. Can I order? What would you like? Can I just get I don't know, like a sandwich? What do your sandwiches usually come with? It depends what kind of sandwich. I was maybe thinking about the Chipotle chicken. What does that come with? Chipotle and chicken. Yeah, is there mayo or lettuce or tomato, or is it just Chipotle sauce and chicken? Yeah, it has tomato. Lettuce is extra. Okay, and for your horchata, is that homemade or is it a powder from a little package? I don't know. I can go ask.
Y'all, I just experienced the Gen Z stare. I walk in there, right? I'm at a little warehouse. I walk in there and I have a few packages for a person named Omar. Walk in there, there's two people in there, and I'm like, hey, how's it going? I have a package for Omar. He's literally staring at me and I'm like, hello? For Omar? Yes, no? And he's just and I'm looking at him what the fuck? So he's like, yeah, Omar. So I grab the packages and I just toss them on the floor and I just walk out. Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? This Gen Z, man.
Hi, how are you? Okay, I'll take hazelnut, cold foam, cold brew, please.
What size?
Pardon?
What size?
Oh, 24 ounce, please. Okay, thanks. I'll just wait down here for it.
Okay, I just need to grab red pepper flakes. Oh.
Excuse me, can I just reach past you right there? Okay. Hi, how are you? Table for two, please?
Table or booth?
Pardon?
Table or booth?
Oh, booth, please. Oh.
Are we following you? Hey guys, welcome in. Let me know if you need help finding anything. Hey guys, welcome in. Could I start you off with something to drink? Are you thirsty or? Okay, I'll check back.
Yeah, I just like, I wish that, sorry.
I got charged for this month, and I need a refund immediately.
I'm so sorry. Did you cancel beforehand or give us a call or email or anything?
No, but me and my son haven't attended any classes for a couple of weeks, so we shouldn't have to pay anything.
Okay, unless you've canceled or given us a heads up that you're canceling, there's so many kids on our roster we just...
Do you not hear what I'm saying? I haven't been in classes for the past month, but you still charge me.
Okay, I'll cancel your membership immediately, so there'll be no more extra charges, but I can't guarantee that you can get the refund. I'll talk to my boss to see what I can do, but like...
I better see that refund soon.
Okay. Have a good one.
Yeah, you can take whichever. Want to do those? Yeah, and then just the ID real quick. Figure it out and stuff. So I'm a Midwestern girl, not Chicago, Springfield, not Chi-Town. You are all set today.
So I've been seeing everybody and their mom talk about the Gen Z stare thing, and here's my thing. I'm making this about race. Because it appears there's a cultural divide on the matter. And you know, I hate being that guy, but at the end of the day, I lied. I love being that guy. Because I didn't even know what people was talking about at first. So I had to dig through some TikToks, do some research. My understanding is that the Gen Z stare derives from one of two things. One being a result of incompetence within the Gen Z person. Or two, and most importantly, a response to incompetence of a member of another generation, such as millennials or boomers. And it's that I'm going to be focusing on. So there's this interesting communication problem where the Gen Z person is trying to communicate to the millennial that you're incompetent through a stare. But then the stare is so neutral that the millennial thinks that the incompetence is coming from the Gen Z person themselves. And I think this is all a result of y'all stare not having enough stank. You hear me? Maybe it's just me and the black people I hang around, but if I stare at you, oh yeah, it's not gonna be no question. Cause you gonna know you the one tripping. It's not gonna be a, it's gonna be a, huh? Or it's gonna be this. And that's just one thing I love about the black community. And honestly, I've extended to the immigrant community as well, because y'all faces be saying a lot too. Because we gonna sit here and hold each other accountable. Now, if we had a job, we're not gonna get out of our body, but the message gonna get got. So to all the waitresses out there named Emma that have to deal with BS every single day, stop giving these folks a blank stare. Give them a stank face. And see how much you get played with.
Y'all talking about the Gen Z stare and talk about how it's when we lack customer service. Did you not come through my line with a big cart and then proceed to leave the big cart in my line when you know there's a whole bunch of people behind you? Did I not say, hey, how are you? How's your day going? And you completely ignore me? So then I ask you, do you have a rewards cart with us? And then you still completely ignore me? And then I proceed to need help, so I call my manager. She's like, hey, how are y'all doing? How is you? And then you finally speak, oh, I'm doing just fine. Oh. Interesting. Did you not come to me and say, hey, my sale price didn't come off. It was supposed to be $199. Why is it $203? So there's a thing called tax, so it probably just added the tax towards it. But that makes no sense. Why would there be tax added towards it? It's supposed to be $199, not $2. Did you not come to my line asking to type in set cart manually, and then I tell you, hey, yeah, you can do that, but do you have the cart with you physically? And then you proceed to tell me no, and then I tell you in a very calm, nice voice, hey, I can't allow you to do that. I need the actual cart with you physically. Then you proceed to get a whole attitude, lose your cool, start going crazy, ask for the manager for her to say the same thing I told you, for you to then get even more mad and then storm out the store like a child. Did you not just ask me to throw your trash away for you, even though there's a trash can right next to the door that you're about to walk out of? Did you not just slam your money down on my belt instead of just, I don't know, handing it to me like a normal person?
with respect. And this one goes to the college students. Did you all, as a group, all 5 of y'all, come into the store knowing that you're going to have a party and decide to buy alcohol and then get confused that you have to all get ID'd and then throw a hissy fit saying, oh, but she's not buying it, it's just me. So it's not that we lack customer service, it's that y'all do a lot of dumb stuff repeatedly to the point where our reaction is just like, wow, you just said and did that.